Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So I took my Z Flip and I took my V60 and I put a blind camera test up on my YouTube community tab. And a lot of you guys, before you knew which was which, you chose the Z Flip. Some people thought the V60 was out of focus. Some people said, oh, you can't see the vase in this photo. That's because I adjusted them just right so you can just focus on the camera. But some people still picked the top version. Some people picked the bottom one. Neither one of them were out of focus. They were both taken right from the devices and put together and loaded right to my YouTube community. So in this video, I'm going to show you the rest of the photos that I took from both of these devices. And if you like the Z Flip, you just like the Z Flip. I'm going to label them this time. There's nothing wrong with either camera. I know how to take a photo. I've been doing it for a long time. It's just point and shoot. I do have auto HDR on both of the cameras. I originally took them without auto HDR, and I just didn't like how they looked to me. So I said, you know what? Maybe my consumers probably wouldn't like this either. Yes, you guys are my consumers. So the Z Flip in all its glory is going to take on, well, these little camera down here is going to take on the V60. And I think you're going to be surprised at how much you actually like the Z Flip cameras compared to the V60. Now, while the V60 to me does have the overall better set of cameras, it's all about what you do in the moment to get the right shot. And I don't know, I'll show them to you, and then we can talk about them afterwards. So let's take a look. Cue the music. I got to put some music with it, or what? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's get to it. All right, if I'm being totally honest, some of the pictures I liked on the Z Flip and some of the pictures I liked on the V60. And here's why. The V60 made some of the photos darker than what they were supposed to be. And then the Z Flip made some of the photos lighter than they were supposed to be. So it's just a matter of, I didn't take those photos. I took one to get the other one taken. So I have LED lights throughout the house, like different color lights and stuff like that. So sometimes the phones may catch some of the wrong lighting, but overall, I did like some of the photos better on the Z Flip. Now I'm kind of surprised at that because this phone has just these two cameras from, everybody says, oh, these are the older cameras. I'm still trying to test out the focal, the length, what can autofocus on the Sony. It's about right there. God, that's a great photo. But ultimately, I'm still trying to decide how much I can put against the V60 and to where the V60, which phones, you know what I mean? Because the V60 to me takes great photos. Now, some people don't like the photos on the V60, but in that situation, the V60 didn't really beat up on the Z Flip like I thought it would. But the V60 is a fantastic phone and it's got a great set of cameras. But the real question boils down to, you guys are gonna say, well, Jay, that phone costs half the cost and it's got blah, blah features. It's not what this video is about. It's just about two phones going against each other. I'm not comparing value and all of that because the V60 is the smarter purchase and the better buy overall. Tell me earlier why I was trying to close my V60. I was trying to fold my V60 because normally when I have my Z Flip, I'll just catch it in the center, hit that back finger, and boom, I close it. The V60 I grabbed behind me and I was like, this thing won't close. I was like, oh shoot, it's the V60. But in the end, some of you guys are going to say you like all of the V60 photos, and some of you guys are going to say you like all of the Z Flip photos. It's all about what your eyes can put together and determine what's suitable for you. Nowadays, though, I forget who made this comment, and a lot of you guys might have made this comment in different videos, but nowadays, listen, phones' cameras are getting so good. What's the purpose of comparing them? And I say the purpose of comparing them at this point in the game is to just show you the progress of phones from what it was in the past. And we still have phones out there that are like $300-400, $200. Did I just do like Donald Trump? Okay. Ugh. I'm going to get into that guy. But the Z Flip actually did better than I thought. And the reason I wanted to put the Z Flip against the V60 is because I love the V60. But the Z Flip, like, these are my two dailies right now. So the Z Flip has just the camera system, I believe. I think it's is it the S10's camera setup? I don't know. Somebody correct me in the comments. I've heard that the V60's cameras, or no, the Z Flip cameras are just cameras from the S10. I've heard that. And I don't know how true that is. I didn't investigate. I don't really freaking care. They're a decent set of cameras, and they will, in fact, get the job done. Period. So I wanted to see how well the V60 would beat up, or how if the V60 would really beat up on the Z Flip. And not so much. The Z Flip did a heck of a lot better than I thought it was going to do. You have to admit that. In the blind camera test, a lot of you guys picked the Z Flip. And I thought, you know what? It's time to show them. It's time to show them on that community tab. I did tell people that the top one was, I pinned the results. So go to my community tab if you haven't already done so. And if you haven't already voted, yeah, go ahead and do that. So what do you guys think? Now that you've seen them side by side, and you analyzed each photo, I want you to go ahead. I want you to play the video in that section again a few times to really grasp hold of it. I really want you to watch this video again. You know, watch it in 4K if you haven't watched it in 4K. You know what, side note, I appreciate all the people that's telling me, you know, Jay, your footage is off the charts now when you do these vlogs. When you're just sitting, recording, boom, your footage is on point. And that's saying a lot, so I appreciate it because I wanted to make the channel grow as much as possible and give you the best footage possible. So with that being said, thanks for joining me in this video. I hope you enjoy all of my footage being in 4K. Now I can shoot in 1080p, but I'm just enjoying shooting in 4K at a crisp, clean look with no crop. Oh, so fantastic. So I'll see you in the next video. Which phones, cameras did you like in this setting? Not overall. It's not about which phone you like better, but in these particular set of photos, which phone did better to you? Which one do you like better? And let's discuss it in the comments. Tell me which phone you want me to compare the Z Flip or the V60 to next. And if I have it, I'll try to knock that out. It's your man Jay. And then you go put some lotion on because I'm washing my hands so much. I got to keep putting lotion on every few seconds and my hands are super drying out. Anybody else been washing your hands so much, your hands are so dry, you need to put lotion on every few, it's crazy. I'm out.